Chrissy here from popculturemadness.com and unskinnypop.com. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm TJ, and I play guitar for Escape the Fate.
Well, thank you so much for joining me. You guys have been certainly busy on the road a lot. How's this tour going? Like you haven't stopped.
It's going really well. I mean, it's going really smooth now. The beginning was just a nightmare for us. It was such a nightmare. We had we were supposed to tour in a rocket ship van, and I don't know if you've ever seen them before. They're just taller vans that have bunks in them. And yeah, it drove from Florida and was supposed to meet us on the first day in Oregon, and it broke down in El Paso, Texas. So we all flew in. We had no way to drive around on tour. So we had our manager come out. She drove us around for the first 5 days in a minivan, and we had the equipment in a U-Haul. It was absolutely insane, but we made it through, and now everything's great.
So how have the crowds been?
Oh, they've been unbelievable. It's been sold out almost every single night, and it's cool playing. This is kind of like a new crowd for us, older, more mature crowd. So it's we've been getting a great response. So it's been great.
I was going to ask if you're seeing a difference, because you guys have definitely been on the road with such a diverse array of bands and genres. And I hate genres, for one. It doesn't matter to me, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Some people are oh, why are they doing that one?
Well, we have the songs to fit different tours. You know what I mean? If we're touring with a heavier band, we have those heavy songs. If we're touring with a lighter band, or a poppier band, we have those songs too. So it's good to have that variable.
Absolutely, it's definitely diverse. And you guys did a live chat today. How did that go?
Oh, those are always fun. Yeah, we have fun with those. Just joke around and.
Well, can you talk a little bit about the continued positive feedback for Ungrateful? Because all I see is just it's just continuing to gain steam, and it's everything I've read's been incredibly positive.
Yeah, it's been super positive, and it's been making an impact on people's lives too. I don't know if you've seen the music video for Ungrateful. Just people would tweet at us and say on Facebook, oh my God, you guys saved my life, and that to me is crazy. It's so awesome that people say that your band has saved my life, and I guess that's it. It's just such a good feeling, and. Yeah, positive feedback. Yeah, it's been awesome. I mean, people have been saying, this is the best lineup that you guys have now, and this is the best album that you guys put out. It's more mature, it's more raw, it's more rock, and it's powerful.
Is it ever hard for you guys to kind of display that much of yourselves out there?
Is it hard to do,
emotionally? Is it ever hard to kind of get out of that?
No. It's not. I mean, I don't really understand the question.
Well, kind of like the headspace. A lot of the lyrics and the music is very emotionally charged, and sometimes it's almost like reliving those emotions, when you guys were writing it and putting it together, each and every night.
Well, yeah, it's great. It's great to play those songs and seeing people sing them with us. That's a great feeling, and they take it to heart, and it means a lot to them. So that's great.
Oh, absolutely. I think it can be just as therapeutic to the artist and the listener, because music is just like that. Yeah. So, I think that music is a universal language. When, for you personally, did it begin speaking to you?
Well, I started, my first show was the River City Rebels. I was into punk rock as a kid, and I went to the Cafe Metropolis in Wilkes-Barre, and I mean, it's a tiny venue. It's 100 cap. But for my first show, seeing all these people crowd surfing and singing along to the band, and it just was like a family, you know what I mean? And that's when I was like, holy crap, I want to be that band on stage. I want people singing my songs. That was just so inspirational to me. So that's when I was like, this is what I'm going to do with my life. I made my decision right then and there.
Do you have any fun stories from the first show you ever played?
No, the first show I ever played was kind of boring. It was in a roller rink, and just we brought our own PA, so no, that wasn't fun at all. But
well, you guys as a band have weathered, a lot of lineup changes and label changes and release delays and things like that.
Well, we don't let it stop us though.
Right.
You know, we had two guitar players quit on us right before this tour, 3 days before the tour, and I played bass for the past 2 years, and so I just scooted over to the guitar. We brought Max back in the band. He's clean. He's sober now. We brought Kevin out, and people have been so positive about it. You know, it didn't even make an impact negatively, like with the band. People have been saying that this is our greatest lineup. Like, they don't even give a shit that the fucking Money Brothers are gone. So we're going to stick with this and just go right through it.
That's awesome, because I think it is a true statement to the band that you guys have been able to be through that and come out stronger than ever.
And we're happy, and we're happier than ever, too.
That's important, and I'm sure that the fans are
right. Yeah, we've been having so much more fun on the road and making, you know, better decisions and stuff as a band. So I'm ready to take over the world with this new lineup.
Nice. So after this tour wraps up, what are the plans for you guys in, you know, the rest of this year?
The rest of this year, after this tour, we have about 3 weeks off, and then we head over to Europe and do Warped Tour over there, which is cool. I guess Warped Tour over there, you know how here it's outdoor, like 50 bands. I guess over there it's like all indoor venues. And
is it really?
Yeah. Wow. Because I was like, how are they doing Warped Tour during the winter out, you know? But yeah, I guess it's going to be like an indoor festival, so that's going to be cool. I'm going to be in Russia. Haven't been there yet, so I'm excited for that. And then after that, we're home for the whole month of December, so and then that's it for this year.
Oh, wow.
So we have a tour set up for January, February, but I can't say anything else about it.
Of course.
But yeah, keep your eyes and ears open.
So, I mean, we've seen this uprise of social media within the music industry, and, you know, artists are using it for promotion. Fans are learning about bands and sharing music. How do you feel about it?
Well, I mean, times have changed, and it's good because it keeps you more tied in with your fans. You know, they feel like you have more of a connection with them because, you know, on Twitter, like, you can talk directly to them, and I think it's a great thing. I hate the fact that you can rip music, and you know that sucks, not making any money off your album sales. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's just the way it is now.
So, I love the fact that you guys haven't forgot the art of the music video either, because I feel like that's missing, and I personally love to see that visual side of things. Is there going to be any more of that coming from you guys?
Yeah, we have another video coming out soon that has a lot of meaning behind it. So that'll be coming out within this month, so look out for that.
Awesome. So I'm guessing the best place to keep up to date with you guys is going to be all the social media networks and that.
Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I mean, that's it. That's how it is.
So what's been one of your craziest fan experiences so far?
Oh man, let's see, on this tour, nothing really. I don't know. We have some weird, crazy fans. Like, you know, they bring us gifts and stuff like that. And we had fans like come up and bring me. They're like, "I have a gift for you," and they gave me like a stripper pole. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? But I'm sure I'll find something fun to do with it. But yeah, I don't know. Our fans are awesome. There's nothing. I can't really think off the top of my head anything crazy right now.
That's great too. I mean, no, it's good that you guys have such a dedicated fan base. I always think the gifts are adorable too.
Yeah. No, they're awesome. And I don't really know any other bands that have fans like ours that do stuff like that. Like, I don't know, bands that I've been on tour with, I've watched their fans, and you know, their fans are obviously dedicated to their band, but with our fans, you know, I've seen a lot of the gifts happening just in our genre of shit, I guess.
Oh yeah. No, definitely. It's you know, they become very dedicated, and they feel like, you know, they're just as much a part of the band as the band itself, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's an awesome feeling.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and because they should feel like that they should be able to walk up to us and talk to us and do stuff like that. So I think it's really cool.
So you guys have played a lot of the festivals as well. Is there, you know, a preference between the like club shows versus the large outdoor festivals?
I like the indoor, like what we're doing now is great because it's the same thing every night. You know what I mean? Same setup. You know, we play at like the same time every day. The festivals though, it's kind of scary because it's like you don't know what time you're gonna play. You know, you set up like 5 minutes before you play, and you go out, and you don't know what to expect. Like, is my guitar even gonna work? You know, and you don't know what the weather's gonna be like. You know, we'd be playing, and there's just like mud all over everybody. It's pouring, or you know, and then you have to worry about your equipment getting rained on and stuff not working. So, I really like it because you're playing to thousands of people. No, you can go ahead. You're playing in front of thousands of people, but that's the good part about it. But it is scary just because there's no flow to it. You can go ahead.
I think we picked a bad location.
Yeah.
Oh, where was I? With the recording process for Ungrateful, can you take me in the studio and kind of what the mindset was like for maybe one or two tracks in particular?
It was cool. We did a track called Picture Perfect with Patrick Stump from Fall Out Boy, and that was definitely an experience. I mean, I've listened to Fall Out Boy growing up, and I've been in love with his voice, and to have him sit there with us and be such a humble guy about it too. He's like, "So, what do you think? Are you guys happy with this? Is it cool?" And I thought that was awesome. How like he didn't just come into the studio and be like, "All right, if you guys don't use this, you're fucking retarded." You know, like he's just really cool about it.
It wasn't like
We wrote it. We wrote it like collectively. So that was cool. It was great working with John Feldman. He's so amazing, and he helps out a lot with vocals and harmonies and stuff and things that we wouldn't hear. That he'd just be like, "Oh, you should try this." And it was just an all-around good experience.
Was there anything challenging at all?
No, we just had fun with it. I mean, we had all the songs ready to go when we went in there, so it's not like we were all sitting there like, you know, they were just all ready and we were ready.
Was there anything that didn't make the cut?
Oh yeah, we actually dropped half the record.
What?
Because, you know, we had a lot of poppy songs and, you know, a lot of heavy songs and stuff, and I was like, you know, let's just go more rock. This album doesn't have the balls to it yet. So then we actually pulled out of Feldies and then just did the rest of it on our own. And then out came Ungrateful. So
Is any of the other stuff gonna see the light of day someday, or maybe hold it for another release?
I mean, we're probably gonna save those songs and then rework them and maybe throw them on the next album.
Well, I do want to thank you for joining me for a few minutes. We certainly look forward to more from you guys, the show tonight here in New York. Absolutely.
Cool. Well, have fun with that, and I hope you enjoy Five Finger Death Punch. They are ridiculous. Their stage setup is gnarly. So yeah.
Any comments to fans or site visitors?
Thank you for sticking around through all of the bullshit, but we're never going to stop. And yeah, go get Ungrateful.